Maybe I can zoom in on this bitch. Y'all stop. Tell me if this helps. They didn't do shit. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a little better.
We live.
We up?
Yeah, we live.
All right, hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh.
To Yahweh,
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well, who taught us the truth. All right, peace, much love, and citations to those who elect. That's the wrong way. No, that's the right way. So I can. All right, hey. Once again, peace, much love, citations to those who elect. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. All right, it's a great millstone Nashville camp. Coming at you once again, another Sabbath lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashah. Lord's will to be edifying. All right. Really, in this one, we're just going to get into, simply put, putting off everybody that isn't with what we're teaching. Okay. That goes for the other camps. That goes for men that's amongst the camps that you're in. All right. I say you're in, speaking about Great Millstone, because you will have guys that will randomly pop up with some random doctrine. You know, they have a random breakdown or a random revelation, and now they want to push it as doctrine, and that's simply not true.
All right.
You know, and there's a well-known example of recent news in the past couple of weeks. We ain't gonna speak on it. Go ahead.
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Yes, in the last days, you're going to have scoffers popping up, you know, and they're going to be bringing up, like I said, these random-ass doctrines, these weirdo-ass philosophies, things that you've never heard about in your whole life, all right? They're going to be bringing it out and pushing it as sound doctrine, you know, and we're in these last days. So these are things that we have to be mindful of going forward, okay? Understanding that everybody that walks with you ain't really with you.
Right.
All of Israel is not of Israel. You know? These other Israel. Slacky, brother. No, I was just gonna say these other Israelites groups, you know, a lot of them are on the Unite Israel type of time, and we're simply not on that. Great millstone. We're not about uniting the whole nation right now. We know that's not going to happen on this side. All right.
Okay. I had something to connect with what Malachi just pulled.
Go ahead.
Jude 1:18. How that they told you there should be mockers in the last time who should walk after their own ungodly lust.
Yeah. So there's going to be mockers. There's going to be scoffers, scorners. There's going to be people anti-Hamashiach. So there's going to be people coming against Yahweh Shemashah in the latter days, man, and coming up against his men. All right, and it's our job to be able to point these men out, which we have it held, you know, what it says in Romans, you know, mark them, which cause division. All right.
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead, real quick.
1 John 2:19.
Slacky, go ahead.
Slacky,
hold on. Go ahead.
I got the word for scoffer.
Yeah.
Salaki, brother.
No,
1703. So 1703. Go ahead and play it. Well, it looks like Heat Tase. I'm gonna play it though.
Strong's G 1703. Impactace.
It says a mocker, a scoffer, a derider, by implication, a false teacher.
Yeah. And that's what it is, a false teacher. And they're gonna come in and call you false teachers, which that's cool. You know, but these are the things that the scriptures are warning us about, man. You know. Go ahead, y'all side real quick.
This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 19. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us.
Yeah, because you'll have people that, you know, the whole time it seems like they're down, but realistically, they don't want any dealing, you know, any parts of this thing, man. You know, they never believe, which shows they never truly believed. They never had that level of faith that they proclaim to have. You know, just walking around. Oh yeah, he's a wise brother. He's a good brother. He knows all these precepts, but realistically, he's not applying any of these scriptures once he cuts that camera off. You know.
I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
Just what you just said. Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves.
Yeah, they're gonna come to you in sheep's clothing, meaning what? The soft-spoken apparel or soft-spoken words, you know, the godly apparel. They have the godly appearance, which is the other scripture where it talks about the speaking about the cup. You know, the outside of the cup is clean, but the inside is dirty. Go ahead though. What you gonna say, Malachi?
They appear one as yourself.
Yeah.
Because we're known as the sheep or the flock of the Most High.
Right.
So they come out there appearing like they're on your side, like they're one of you. When in reality, they have alternative motives, just like Edomite. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "You're your father, the devil."
Right.
John 8:44.
Right. Kaya, you got something?
Yeah, I just want to say the best, because that precept that was just brought out going into the false prophet, the best false prophet is going to look just like you. Because let's be real, nobody trusts Esau's so-called white man. If this nigga come up being a false prophet, man, get the fuck out of here. Right. We already know he the devil. So whenever you watch those gangster movies, it's always someone that looks like them, that infiltrates them. It has the same mannerism as them. They speak the same lingo as them, because once they say the same thing you're saying, you begin to trust them. So the best false prophet is going to look, talk, and dress just like you. That makes it a good false prophet.
Yeah. That like Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
They had to, you know, he essentially not took a bag, but you know, saved his ass. You know, in exchange for, you know, clearing his record, his criminal record, or whatever the fuck they did.
That one guy. I got shit. I'm probably watch that tonight.
Judas and the Black.
Yeah, that shit was good. But they pointed out this one guy that they said was an agent, and he got tortured to death. And what the dude found out was that the guy that tortured him to death was actually the agent. Mm-hmm. You remember that?
I think so.
They murdered an innocent dude.
Yeah.
Essentially, that shows Esau. Man, that nigga. Come on, man.
Yeah. So I got this. The 2 Thessalonians 3:6. It reads, "Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly." Because see, that's the thing. We're not saying these things and say, "Oh, fuck that brother," and we hate that brother. No, because at the end of the day, yes, we're all Israelites. IUIC, even though they're still preaching in the name of Christ, okay, they're still out there doing what? Doing the work. They're still teaching. You got to give credit where credit's due. ISUPK, they're going out and they're teaching. Even though it's a wayward ass approach, you know, Sakari, so on and so forth. All these other camps. And like I say, even men that used to be in Great Millstone, and if they still going out, hey, they still going out. But it's our job that we do what? That ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly. You know, there's a. I'm gonna finish this out. Matter of fact, then it say, and not after the tradition which he received of us. There's a doctrine that's been already approved through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. So what does that mean? We don't need anybody else coming through and trying to put something else new up. There's nothing else. No, we don't need to do anything extra outside of what the apostles and elders of Great Millstone have directed us to do through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right.
We're not blindly following these men. We know that the Spirit is dealing with them. We have faith in the Spirit and believe that the Spirit is dealing with them. And it shows in their works. So you would be a complete jackass to not follow the men that's been appointed before you. And even bigger of a jackass to come up under these men and then turn around and act as if you didn't learn anything from them. Now you're the top. You're the top guy.
Right.
Yeah, like the apostles called the upstart. You know, and the Apostle Gabar always goes in there. There's a hella upstarts coming up out of nowhere. Bunch of weirdo ass niggas, man.
I got a precept, Bob.
The apostles got it wrong. So, starting with Apostle Hart, the Most High passed Apostle Hart and went to your funky ass. In your 2 to 5 years of knowing this thing. Make it make sense, bro. Go ahead, lawyer.
All right, this is 2 John, starting at verse. Salakia. I started verse 9. It says, "Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Mashiach hath not the Most High. He that abideth in the doctrine of Mashiach, he hath both the Father and the Son. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed."
Yeah, don't deal with him, man. Okay? Don't listen to shit that he got to say because he's not coming in the true spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right.
Jake hears Shalom giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai in the beginning of the video and expect that to just be an upright brother. That's not the case all the time.
Right.
Right, yeah, and then double honors. Which through the spirit, you'll see that those double honors start to fade the moment that the spirits actually start to call you out. See, you can't play Yahweh Shem Shai. That's the crazy part about it. Right. Everybody giving double honors, and then all of a sudden you ain't giving double honors no more because the spirit, the Most High cussing your stupid ass out, and you don't want to hear it because it's coming from men.
If I may add, one of the brothers in Chicago made a point. Lesson I watched earlier. I forgot the brother's name, so Salakia. He said you may be able to deceive brothers, and you may be able to deceive yourself, but you can't deceive the Lord.
Mm-hmm. You can't pull one. You can't pull a fast one on the Most High. Look at Esau. That nigga been trying to do it for the longest.
Weak.
He's still trying to do it. He's done. You know? You gotta see him, man. Yeah. I
got a precept.
Go ahead.
Salakia, it was lagging. I didn't know you were talking Salakia.
No, you good. I say go ahead.
Oh, okay, come on. Isaiah 8:20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, there's no light in them. The word that's been presented to you through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, through the spirit of men that have been appointed. There are certain men that are appointed to lead the nation of Israel. If you can receive it, you can receive it. If you can't, the spirit's not dealing with you. And yeah, you're not of Israel. You're of 2/3. You're the heathen.
Right.
What does it say about our people? 2/3. They're likened unto what? The heathen. You're not us. You're not of us. I believe it was Yahweh South that brought it out. If they were of us, they would. Yeah, you know, they were of us, they will remain.
Hey, I got a precept out. That's okay.
You said what?
I got a quick precept to go along with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this is I don't know if a brother had brought this out, but this is 1 John starting at verse 4. It says, "Beloved, Believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, okay. Y'all froze for a minute.
And it said, hey, what did it say? Try the spirit. So like, yeah, Satan fucking this shit up. It's all good though. Was that it on that?
Yeah, that's it on that.
Yeah, and like I said, it says try the spirit. You know, and that's the thing. A lot of people they're not trying the spirit, man. Like I said, you hear the fact that they say double honors and giving praises to the Most High and His Son, and you believe them to just automatically be a man of the Lord. That's not how it goes, man. We gotta understand that these things were happening back in the ancient times, man. You had different sects of, different groups. You know, it's the same thing, man. It's the same spirit. Brothers always say we're reliving the Book of Acts.
Yeah,
you know, them same niggas that were back on the earth then, they're back now.
Well, precept.
Go ahead, and then Kaya, if you got something, go ahead.
Kaya, go ahead. You got it real quick. You can go ahead.
All right, this is a quick one. Book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 2. Straight to the point. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
That's plain. if you don't agree, this shit, what the hell we gonna walk together for? You want verse 2?
No, I'm saying he said 3 and 2.
Oh, okay, done. 3 and 3. What was 2 say? Oh, yeah, that's it. Done. Go ahead, y'all now.
This is John 7 and 24. Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
Yeah, judge not according to the appearance. He has the appearance of being a righteous man, but realistically he's not. You gotta check his actions. You know. And then even vice versa, man. He may not look like he righteous. He more righteous than you though.
Right.
You know, so you gotta play it how it is, but realistically, like I said, you just gotta be mindful. Y'all, what's up? You got something?
I have 2 definitions.
Okay.
The first one is rogue.
Rogue.
It says a dishonest or unprincipled man, and says an elephant or large wild animal driven away or living apart from the herd and having savage or destructive tendencies. And then I had the word.
So like you'll come to find out that a lot of Israelites are really in that rogue spirit. They have destructive tendencies. Every time they go somewhere, some shit get fucked up, and it's the spirit we got to deliver out of it. No, nigga, you tripping. And through the spirit, man of the Lord is with you, so that's why y'all got delivered out of the situation. You'll come to find out it realistically didn't have shit to do with you, man. And that's a fear. That's something to strike fear into yourself. Speaking to myself, if you get delivered out of the situation and you and brothers, it's because you're dealing with y'all or dealing with them. And don't bug yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Have faith. But the actions you're gonna prove, man. Jake, the wicked as all can be with one brother gets delivered. Yeah, the Lord did it. No, bro. You just so happy to be there. Go ahead.
And then I have the word Ronin.
Ronin.
It says a wandering samurai who had no lord or master.
Wandering samurai who had no lord or master. They ain't got no. There's nobody to guide them. Like I said, Jake, they'll get high-minded, start to feel themselves, man.
I got a precept. I don't know if brothers was lagging or anything, but I got a precept.
Go ahead real quick, and then Malachi got it.
Okay, come on. I got a few. It's in the same chapter though. But 1 Corinthians 3 and 18, I'm going to read down to verse 21. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seem to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolish with the Most High, for it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Therefore, let no man glory in men, for all things are yours.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You got it.
I was, just let no man deceive themselves, because there's guys out here that portray themselves to be at this stature and to be this and to be that, and being shown by his works, he's really not doing nothing, man. Which that's also going into pridefulness. He's deceiving himself, thinking that I'm this type of guy, and I'm this and I'm that. But look at the way that you're presenting yourself. You're not showing no type of wisdom. You're not being humble. You're not being prudent. And the Lord is going to wave out guys who are acting like that, because the scriptures are telling you to be the complete opposite, man. Don't be that hot. Don't be that that prideful guy. Don't be that guy that has no humility. Don't be that guy that's not adding or applying the scriptures to his life. The Lord's not dealing with a guy that's moving like that, man. But that was just a quick point I wanted to make.
I got a precept on that or something dealing with that.
Okay, come on.
All right, this is Galatians 6, starting at verse 3. It says, "For if any man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work, and then he shall have Salakia, and then he have rejoicing in himself alone and not in another."
Right, because even the apostles even say there's guys out there that puts themselves on this type of level, and they say that at this level, but you're not even where you're supposed to be at in that level in the ministry. I've been in for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, but you're still having like 1 to 2 year issues, that you should have been fixed and chopped a while back ago, man. But in your mind, you're thinking that you're this high-minded guy. You're this high-minded cat, but you're not even conducting yourself. You're not discerning. You're not self-examining, You're just basically you're being all talk, that people say in the world. You're all talk.
Or like Salakia, like unto a hypocrite. You're like unto a hypocrite then,
Yeah, that's it.
And that's the problem is, hold on. I think it's this. Cover spiritual gifts. Damn. Read the full chapter. Because the problem is, like you said, really, a lot of people, they just want to be, a lot of people want the positions of like the apostles, man. They want to be Apostle Hart. They want to be, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Bar, Apostle Kai, so on and so forth. They want that they want the praise from men.
Yeah.
And they're not coveting after the righteous, after the right things. They're coveting after the position. Yeah, the vain, the glory that comes with it. The fame, if you will. But when you have that type of spirit on you, it's vain, man.
Right.
Go ahead,
So Matthew 23, 1 down to 3 is dealing with the scribes and the Pharisees. We're talking about guys that are clean outwardly, but inwardly they're filled with filth. Verse 1, then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So the leaders of the nation of Israel. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you, observe. That observe and do. But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. So a lot of Christians have this ideology that Yahushua had a problem with the scribes and Pharisees because they were teaching about the law. The problem Yahushua had with the scribes and Pharisees was they were teaching the law and not applying it to their life on a daily basis. The wicked scribes and Pharisees are the same niggas you see today that are out there on the camera. They got the $200 camera out there and they acting righteous, but once that camera gets shut off, they a nigga again.
Yeah.
They go from being whatever Hebrew name to being Tyrone. That type of shit. You know?
Yeah.
And that's the type of people that the Lord is not dealing with. That's the type of people that really can't lead anything.
Mhm.
Because the men that you'll have under you, they're going to be around you more than just 2 hours at camp Saturday. They're going to be around you more than just during the lesson on StreamYards. You know, they need to see your day-to-day conduct. And through applying the scriptures in your day-to-day conduct, you're going to be able to share those experiences with brothers that may be newer to the faith. If you're acting like a nigga outside of the videos, you're not really going to have experiences to spread abroad. You're not going to be able to teach men anything because you don't know the first thing about actually conducting yourself according to the scriptures.
Got another one?
I got this Galatians.
Yeah, go ahead.
Galatians chapter 1, verse 6 down to 9. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Hamashiach unto another gospel, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Hamashiach. But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which ye have preached, or than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. As we said before, so say I now again, if any man preach any other gospel unto you than that ye have received, let him be accursed.
Right, so if anybody's coming near you with bullshit, if you will, hey, you're supposed to do what? Mark them and remove yourself from them. I got this to back you up. Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. We don't have to go into the word contrary. If you don't know what contrary means, you should start back in kindergarten. Okay? At the end of the day, that's what we need to be doing. And through the spirit, that's what we do. Everybody, why y'all always talking about the other camp? Because they off. Butt sex is off. And we're going to tell you it's off. Preaching in the name of Christ is off. And we're going to tell you that's off, man.
Bro, you don't slack, you know what I mean? Hey, you don't think Yahweh Shai and the prophets of old were rebuking people? They were cussing niggas out, man. You know? And this is a form of it. You know, people when you tell Jake that they don't acknowledge, they don't think that the Lord was rebuking people. You don't think the Lord wasn't performing miracles. You got guys out there that literally think like that. These are the guys that they claim that they read the book from Genesis to Revelation. They don't even read the Apocrypha. But they be on the comment board or coming up to camps talking about why are you getting on the other camps. But the scriptures say open rebuke is better than secret love. We're actually showing love, letting these other people know, hey, they off and they need to repent and get themselves right. Because according to the Bible, according to the scriptures, they're wrong. In the eyes of the Lord, they're wrong. Mm-hmm. Jake don't take that into consideration, man. It's always about feelings all the goddamn time. Our people are fucking emotional. What's like?
The Lord was just walking around Babylon. Or not Babylon, shit. The Lord was just walking around, just performing miracles. And not saying shit to nobody that's going on. That don't make no sense. You know, and at the end of the day, we're going to come in the same spirit that our Lord was in, man. And really, it boils down to us as a whole nation being in Babylon too fucking long. You know, emotions have now clouded judgment.
This is Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 23, starting 23. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod and of Ammon and of Moab, and their children spake half in the speech of Ashdod, and could not speak in the Jews' language, but according to the language of each people. Here's the point. And I contended with them, and cursed them, and smote certain of them, and plucked off their hair, and made them swear by the Most High, saying, Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. And that's the point that y'all and I, you call were making, man. You think the Lord was just walking around, just all hunky dory, getting along with everybody, not contending with people. Now we see the prophets of old, Nehemiah, man, he was getting down, man, smoting people, cursing them, plucking hairs out their beard, and even I believe the Apostle Paul, he contended in the synagogue with people, man. The prophets of old weren't playing around with Jake, man. So we come in the same spirit.
Calling them generation of vipers, like, come on, man.
That's the old way of cussing your stupid ass out. Yep. It's the same thing. It's the same spirit we're coming in, bro. And once again, if you're not able to get past that, then this just simply isn't for you. Everybody gets cussed out. It's all right.
I got something, Mark.
Go ahead.
This is Jude, starting at verse 3. It says, Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye shall earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. And then it goes in to say, verse 4, for there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men, turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord power and our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach.
Yeah, certain men crept in unaware.
You know what's beautiful about that verse? It said that they was ordained to condemnation, so they was set up to be fucking destroyed. It said they was ordained. That means the Lord set them up to be destroyed. The Lord cold. The Lord set you up to be destroyed.
Right.
And that's something, because David said, let it be a trap for them. Yeah. So they in the trick bag.
I'm slacking.
Kyle, you got something?
Yeah, I had something real quick.
No. Kaya.
Oh, slacking.
Well, I had something back up. Y'all went off earlier when he was going to about the upstarts, and you know how Jake come in the truth, and then they put themselves on this higher level. I just had this quick. It's Luke 18. I'm just like Luke 14, verse 8 to the 11th verse. And it reads, Luke 14, verse 8. When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room. So here you go, upstart. Here it is. You got all the breakdown. Now you above Apostle Tahar. But nobody heard of you. So now you at the highest room. So let's a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him. Verse 9. And he that bade thee and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, that when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher. Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee. For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humbled himself shall be exalted. So, in due time, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah, you'll be exalted, but you come in, put yourself on a level, and Lord gonna bring you down. So when you come to truth, sit down at the lowest seat, then the Lord will then elevate you to wherever you need to be. Don't do it yourself. I just want to bring that out to back up y'all and I something he read, but statement he made earlier.
Good. Well, y'all know.
Just something I had earlier before we, moved on to something else. I wanted to pull this when basically when I was speaking on when Yahushua was cussing people out, the prophets of old, how we're rebuking, but I'll grab this real quick. 2 Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things. So just because somebody's cussing, but that doesn't mean shit. Like how I just said shit that don't mean nothing. What we telling you to do, but what we're saying, it may sound harsh, but are we lying? No, we tell them the truth. All right, and that's what Yahweh Shai was doing, man. You know, so if you mad at what's because people like to say all the time, it's not what you said, it's how you say it. You got to get out your feelings, man. You know, listen to the actual message and stop just. It's like people tune in and tune out what they want to hear, especially women. You hear fuck shit bitch, but you sitting here breaking down Revelation 13 chapter and talking about what's to come. People ignored the message because you were shouting. But what does the scripture say? Up thy voice like a trumpet, man. You know, you can't be sitting here whispering. You know, ain't nobody gonna listen. And on top of that, ain't nobody gonna take you serious. You know, you can't be like that in this truth, man.
Hey, you know what? That it's a live stream that Nabah and them did Sunday. Hold on, what was it? Yeah, it was Sunday where they was out and they had a Jake came up and he was like, what's the brother know? Ayash, that's from the Memphis camp, right?
Ayash.
So they was dealing with a Jake, but he was like the guy was like he was speaking about Nabah. He was like he was listening to Nabah. He said a cuss word, but I was like, yo, you forgot the whole message. You just worried about this one cuss word versus the whole message that we were saying. Because Jake, you know, he just it was a good video if your brother want to watch it. Probably about an hour and a half long, but they were dealing with him. He pretty much was there the whole time frame. You know, they were trying to break things down to him, but Jake keep coming with these crazy ass wayward doctrine questions and stuff. But hey, but it's the same thing you were saying because the Bible said one cuss word. He done forgot everything that the Bible was trying to break down to him for one word. Crazy.
Because these people think that them cursing these curse words Esau supposedly says they think that's going off, but it's not. You know, cursing is like when you're throwing a curse on somebody. If I put on a curse of somebody, you know, I throw a curse on you. That you know, that's what's powerful. But me just saying the F bomb or dropping the B bomb, that there's no effect. They're just words. And honestly, if you want to get technical, some of these words that we're saying that are cuss words, they're in the Bible. Ass, you know, represents donkey. Damn is what was it? Confounded.
Condemn.
Condemned.
Condemn.
Damned is condemned. You know, and the list goes on and on.
Mm-hmm.
All these words have like actual meanings. It's not, you know. But Slack, you brothers got it.
Bitch, female dog.
Yeah, bitch, female dog. There. They all have meanings, man.
Problem is Christianity has a holier than thou spirit that's been pushed across the earth. So, and, you know, they got the biggest one-up spirit known to man.
I mean, with Christianity, you say cuss words, you're through. But you can have sex with another man. So what doesn't make any sense?
Now hypocrite.
God forbid I say hell, I'm going to hell, but you know.
Right. You got never mind. Go ahead. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence.
This is Acts chapter 5, and a lot of people who have problems with speech and have problems with how we come in that austere spirit, they need to read Acts chapter 5, man, because I don't understand. Like, you know, a lot of things in Christianity just ass backwards. But I'm just gonna read the scripture. This is Acts 5:1. It says, "But a certain man named Ananias, with Sapphira his wife, sold a possession and kept back part of the price. His wife also being privy to it, and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet." And that's a problem with a lot of these niggas, man. They try to be subtle. They try to be like, try to come up and try to get one over. You know what I'm saying? Just like I believe you just said that Christians, they have that one up spirit type deal. That'd be the problem. That's the problem with a lot of these niggas. Verse 3. But Peter said, Ananias, why have Satan filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and to keep back part of the price of the land? Whilst it remained, was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto the Most High. And here's the point. And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the spirit. And great fear came on all them that heard these things. And that hey, man, you worrying about us cussing, you worry about this, that, and the third, man. But wait till the Lord puts that spirit upon us to really dig into you niggas, man. Have you niggas really giving up the spirit, man? Putting you niggas really like the scripture say, whatever you shall bind in heaven shall be bound on earth. Wait till the Lord really gives us that spirit, man. And then what you niggas gonna have to say?
Right. Okay.
Gonna be like Ananias and his wife. Both the Lord killed both of them.
And Peter didn't say not one cuss word.
He said these men gonna carry you out.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, that was wild, bro. That was wild. He literally
and he said that they at the door waiting, I think, or something like that. They at the door waiting to carry him.
they at the door waiting. They about to carry you out. God damn.
Oh shit.
See, you can't get this from the Christian church, man. Because this will bug these people out, man. Because they don't know the truth of the scriptures. You know, they don't understand the true breakdowns of the scriptures because the Lord's not dealing with them. You know, I got something real quick just to prove how the Lord operates. If brothers don't mind. Luke 19:21. For I fear these because thou art an austere man, which I'll look up the word austere real quick. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. Hey, Yahweh Shai, he wasn't no weak little man. So I'll look up the word. It's called the word austere. It's in the Greek. It goes in the austeros. I'll play it real quick.
Strong's G 840.
Austeros. It says of mind and manners, harsh, rough, rigid. Hey, Yahweh Shai was a harsh, rough man. You know, he wasn't them little simp boys. He wasn't that little weak little boy. But no, he was a rough man. And what men are rough. Real men are rough, man. But what Esau do? He feminized these men and make them all weak little faggots, man. You know, and the Lord ain't dealing with none of that shit, man. You need to be a soldier. You need to be a real man. You know, there's a lot of ways to carry yourself as a real man, which this earth does not push. It tells you to be the opposite. Be a bitch. But I wanted to point that out real quick.
Brothers got closing precepts?
Yeah, I got something. I was holding this. Damn, where'd it go? Salakia.
I still got that 1 Timothy.
Oh yeah, we do that.
Actually, I wanted to get this 1 Peter 4:17. It said, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it begin first at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
God. And it says the judgment going to begin at the house of Israel. So that's why you're going to see a lot of Jakes going to get fucked up first. And when I say Jake, I'm talking about, bro, you know, people that are in the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the people that don't obey the gospel, hey, it's going to be even rough for them. Even more rough, I'll say. Okay. That was it on that. Yeah, y'all, what's up? Like I said, we get closing precepts. So, well, does anybody else have anything outside of y'all? What's up?
So, Salaki, I just want to get this one more, and that'll be it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go? Okay. This is Sirach going back into, you know, how you're not supposed to exalt yourself. You know, this is Sirach 1:30. It says, "Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discovered thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit."
Yeah, your heart's full of deceit. You had ill intentions coming into this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're starting to see. A lot of people had ill intentions coming into this thing, which they might not have known, you know, at the certain time, but the spirit is going to play it out. You know, they could have been very quote unquote sincere, Hey, that was a good brother. That was a cool brother, but deep down, hey, he was full of shit. And it took a certain scenario to bring certain things out. You know? And that's happening amongst the whole nation. And it's gonna kick up. This is the year Yahweh Shema Shah turning up. And, 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, is going to play out. Yeah, you got it?
No, I don't have anything.
Y'all know?
Nah.
All right, go ahead, y'all. So we'll close on that one.
This is 1 Timothy chapter 4. I'm gonna do 12 through 16. It says, "Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine,
To doctrine. Give attendance to these things, man. All right. He's telling you what to give attendance to. One of them is doctrine, the sound doctrine that's been presented. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on the hands of the presbytery.
Right, when you go into the word presbytery, it just means a body of elders. Okay, so the body of elders, the men that are set before you, that through the Spirit gave you this truth, taught you this truth and this knowledge and understanding. You know what I'm saying? That's really the whole spirit of this lesson. Jake come up on a certain type of level, knowledge puffed up. Now they believe themselves to be the wisest of the teachers. And that's not the way it is, man. You came in under certain men. Give reverence to these men. We're not telling you to bow, but give reverence, man. It's really Jake lacks respect.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But that nigga will go to work and won't even say 2 words back to his boss. You gotta. These are things you gotta look for. Tells you when it tells you to check a friend, test a man. These are things you look for. You ain't gonna know a man's everyday activities. How he puts his socks on. Is it the left foot or the right foot first? That brother, does he pour milk first before the cereal? Nobody's gonna talk about that. Nobody's gonna know those things. Okay? But at the end of the day, you gotta be mindful. You gotta be watching. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 15. Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
Right. So if you continue in that doctrine, you're gonna save yourself and those that hear you, man. So common sense tells you if you don't continue in that doctrine, what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna get fucked up in the spirit, man. The Most High, you're gonna become disenchanted. Okay. Now you're gonna be all you go from being a very diligent, well-rounded brother in the truth to that one Jake who, his eyes and nose is nothing but eyes and nose in the camera. He's yelling. He's you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now he's going into Esau, the Arabs, and now he's all the way out of here. He's losing.
They're losing their oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, oil.
So you just want to be mindful, man, and make sure that spirit is in, if a certain spirit does hop on you, you rebuke it. In the name of Yahweh. Just something we want to put up, man, real quick through the spirit. That was it on that, right? That was verse 6. Okay. Yeah, once again, man, just something we want to put up real quick through the spirit. Okay, and Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. All right, you brothers and sisters out there watching. Before we close, giving all praise and glory to to
to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, by Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash.
hey, double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us the truth. Peace, much love, and salutations to those who elect. Hey, to the next lesson, you brothers keep pushing. Keep fighting this good fight. Okay. Shalom.
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 Shalom.